Welcome to your Beijing adventure. The most exciting way to see Beijing on an electric bike. Thank you for choosing Beijing Electric Bike Tours. During this short orientation, we'll take you through a few things that you'll need to know before getting started. We'll take you through things such as riding etiquette, what to expect on the streets. Safety, our #1 priority. Riding routes. Where are we going to go? We'll tell you. And finally, electric bike controls. How to actually use the bikes. So, let's get started. Riding an electric bike in Beijing is loads of fun. The wind, the freedom, the fresh air. But please remember, while we're riding on our tours, please ride in single file. It's the safest and most efficient way to tour around the city. If you've been in Beijing for a few days, you might have noticed it's a little noisy. But here in Beijing, everyone uses the horn, cars and bikes included. It's a way of communicating, and it's an early warning system. So please use it as much as you can. It's not offensive. Let's move on to a few points about safety. We'll go through a few scenarios, so please pay attention. Beijing used to be called the bicycle capital of China. And because of that, about 80% of Beijing is covered in bicycle lanes. Electric bikes are still considered bicycles, so we recommend that you please ride in the bicycle lanes at all times. You'll notice it's segregated away from the rest of traffic. It's safer and much more comfortable. Because most of these lanes are segregated, sometimes pedestrians get caught in the bicycle lanes. So please remember to use your horn generously and let them know that you're coming up behind them. All electric bikes are silent, so if you see other bicyclists like this, please make sure that you are using your horn generously and notifying that you are on your way. You may also see people coming against traffic. It's okay, but again, please use your horn and let them know that you're there and you're passing. Along our tour today, we'll have a chance to check out Chang'an Street, one of the widest and largest bicycle lanes. Unfortunately, there are sections of Chang'an Street which does have a bus stop. So if you see a bus coming into your bicycle lane, please slow down. Allow them to pick up their passengers while we pass on the left-hand side. The best piece of advice? Just follow your tour guide and you'll have a safe and wonderful adventure. Coming up to intersections in any country is a tricky deal. Look left and look right before crossing the street. If you're faced with a right turner in an intersection, please remember to slow down, allow them to pass, and we can go past them behind the car. If a car is looking to turn right from a parallel street, again, please slow down, allow them to pass while we pass behind the car. Let's move on to the routes. On our tour, we'll be covering a wide variety of sites within the Second Ring Road. We'll be able to visit places such as Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square, a few Beijing hutongs, and many other hidden gems around Beijing. So don't forget to have your camera ready at all times, because you never know what kinds of amazing sights you might see along the way. Now we get to the fun part, electric bike operations. Give us a few minutes and we'll have you riding on a real electric bike. As you notice, our electric bikes look like scooters, but ride like bicycles. They have a throttle, mirror, and a key, but other than that, they're very similar to a regular pedal bike. On the left side, you have your rear brakes, turn signals, and most importantly, your electric horn. Don't forget to use it. On the right side, you have your front brakes, your light switch, and your electric throttle. Just twist back to accelerate. The electric throttle only requires you to twist a few degrees to get it moving, so be careful, it's a little sensitive. Some of our bikes are equipped with cruise control for your comfort. If you hold the throttle in the same position for more than 3 seconds, it will continue at the same speed. To disengage, please retwist the throttle or press on the brakes. Our electric bikes are just like riding bicycles. The balance is the same, the controls are the same, and the seats are pretty similar. We do have one difference from a bicycle, which is the key. It's just like a car, so twist, turn it, and you're ready to go. Well, that takes care of the e-bike operations. Thank you very much for your attention. Now, you'll have a chance to actually practice on a real e-bike. And while waiting, please read and sign our waiver. Most importantly, be safe and have a ton of fun. Well, that concludes our orientation. Thank you for choosing Beijing Electric Bike Tours, and have a wonderful tour.
Yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.